No one is saying this, but low ticket is killing your business. Here is why high ticket is the way to go in 2025 and the new concept that will transform your online education business. Now, most online experts do not grow or scale their businesses because they are chasing the wrong price. They're obsessed with getting more leads, convinced that's the golden ticket. But the real secret is one thing that no one is talking about. And this one thing is what actually unlocks the door for a thriving online education business. And this one thing is not about flooding your inbox with more prospects and leads. It's actually about providing world-class results for your clients. That's the game changer. It's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Now, my name is Sangwa. Welcome to part 1 of my 10-part mini series where I'm spearing all the lessons I've learned while growing my own business from scratch to $40,000 a month since last year. And we did this with no fancy funnel, no cold emailing, no cold calls, just pure, simple way of offering our high ticket offers. Now, in this video, I'll tell you why low ticket is killing your business and how it's bad, and also be showing you why high ticket offer is the way to go in 2025. And if you are in consulting or coaching, I'll show you how to really craft your offers so that you can attract high paying customers. Or if you're an agency owner, you're a freelancer, I'll show you how you can move away from it by not doing low ticket offers or doing done for you work. Now, I have made this switch last year where I moved away from my agency, Autolab's AI. Of course, it's still mine and I have people there, but again, I don't work there anymore because right now I make more money using this model than doing done work for you. Now, I'm excited to share this model because we have been using this model for over 450 businesses using this model, and it's changing how online education is being delivered. And I'm excited to let you know that you can steal it right now in this video. So let's jump right in. Now, I have been applying this model in my business since last year. Now, why low ticket SaaS? Now, low ticket, there's nothing wrong with low ticket products. We all have low ticket products because the barrier of entry is small for people who can afford your high ticket products. But some people dwell and focus on low ticket products to the point where their business starts to fall apart, because essentially what you need a huge volume of clients to come into your funnel so that you can make more money on your low ticket products. And as you know, advertising is very expensive right now, and creating content is the only solution to get organic, customers. So when you rely on low ticket products and you don't even have many views, you don't have the budget for low, high converging products, then essentially what you're doing is you're shooting yourself in the foot, because selling low ticket products might be a great strategy for covering some costs, but it's not a long-term strategy. Now, if you have been following Eric Samosi or since last year, they launched school, and many people are creating communities right now, and you can essentially start a community and pay like $97 a month to be in a community. You can also create your own community, create courses, and that's good. The problem comes that many people are creating communities right now and it feels like a scam. And essentially what happens here is that, as we have seen, content is dying. Eric Samosi is saying all of the things that needs to happen in the golden rush of social media. But here at Sassuo, we focus on 4 things that I think is going to transform your business. One thing is one problem, which is the specific problem are you tackling on? Are you, advising people on how to grow on social media? Are you providing consulting services in the AI space? Are you in crypto? What is one problem you're solving? Then it comes to one person. Is the specific person or the demographic are you focusing on? Who are you targeting? Then we come to which is the plan. Which plan do you have? How are you going to deliver this service, which is what we are going to talk about in a few minutes, and I don't want you to miss that. Then comes the promise, or what is the outcome, the desired outcome your client has. Now, let's talk about why high ticket is better. Now, high ticket product essentially means that people value things when they pay more for it. That's it. I have never seen someone paying a lot of money for something I did not care about it. I don't know. It doesn't happen that often. People, when they pay things for a much more price, they do care. And the second thing is that people are more all in when they feel the sting of investing a painful amount of money, right? If they pay a huge amount of money, 10,000, 5,000 for a course or a program or a mentorship, now they feel obligated because they the pain of they have this desired outcome they want, and they know the pain of not having that desired outcome. And when they pay all of this money for you to help them, they are all in. And that's the beauty of using high ticket model. Now, if we come here, we can see the old way of doing things, how this was being done, a couple of years ago. Now, essentially, we have consulting and coaching. Now, consulting basically means you are directive, right? You are done with you. You are just there. You are working with the person who has a problem. You are essentially providing a solution focused model, right? Here, you're just providing solutions. You are problem solving, right? This is the skills you need to have. You need to know how to solve a problem and an issue. You're working with a startup. They need their marketing, they need to get more leads. Then you come here, then you work with them until they start getting leads. That's consulting. You are doing things with them. Also, you need a specialized expert, right? You are an expert in marketing, you're an expert in something. That's the reason you're there. It's just the odd way of doing consulting. And the beauty of this is that it's very directive. You are working with them one-on-one, essentially. Now, when it comes to non-directive or the old way of doing coaching, essentially here you are target-oriented support, right? You're just giving support to these people. Like I'm doing right now, I'm giving the information. Whatever you do with the information I'm giving you, that's on your own. And also, there's no accountability in coaching, right? I don't know if you understand this very well, because in coaching, you're essentially providing the goods. Then whoever receives the goods, it's up to them to work on how they use the goods. Now, the second thing in coaching is prospect-centered approach, right? Here you're just focusing on the prospects, right? You're always trying to get more leads. You are not all in when you're providing the services. And also, of course, you need to have specialized expertise in something to be a coach, right? Now, that was the old way. Now, let's look at the new way of doing things. Now, the new way, of course, you get to decide how you work and how you deserve your service and who deserves your services and products. And that's the beauty of the new way of coaching or providing micro education business. Now, what exactly do my clients need to get world-class results that match their desires or what they need? How do I provide these world-class results to my clients? Now, in micro education business, we're going to focus on what we call the PACE model. Now, what is the PACE model? Well, the PACE model is our model we developed and we think is going to change the world rapidly. And there are also many people using the same model as we are doing right now, but it has a different name. But essentially, it's the way we do things. And the reason we say the PACE model is that because it's our own, it has, several tweaks on it. And in the description, I'll provide our manifesto on how we have been able to provide over $45 million in revenue for our clients using the same model. So click the link down below. You can download that manifesto. Now, let's talk about the solutions. Now, essentially, it's consulting again, and coaching. But here, you are focused on solutions, problem solving, as in the old way, but let me show you the difference. The difference is how we deliver these results. You can see everything is still the same. Target-oriented support, prospect-centered approach, specialized expertise. There's nothing changed in the way the solution is, but the difference is how you provide these services, the delivery method. So the PS delivery method is, we have consulting here, then we have freelancing or agencies here for agents owner, which is done for you. Consulting is done with you. Then coaching is do it yourself. I give you the information, you go and apply it on yourself. And a combination of these three things altogether is what we call the PA's model, or the micro education business. So you can see here we've been using this method in Sassuo Consulting, and we've been having great results with it in the last couple of months. You can see how our client, this is one of our clients who sold over $7,700 in 12 hours after launching their product. We have many reviews, you can check them, but that's not the point of this video, because I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to give you the information. So now we have seen how the delivery method is. We are no longer providing coaching on the side or consulting on the side. We are just, it's form of a hybrid method or a PS model where everything is combined. Now, the old way of providing this method, you used to provide free resources, then you can do a partnership or maybe a coaching or consulting or a mentorship, and also providing resources along the way, PDFs, templates, all that kind of thing. Now, the new way, which is how high ticket is the way to go in 2025, because most people are feeling like low ticket are scam. What is the most valuable thing for the client? Now, here's the thing. We call it access hierarchy. Now, the access hierarchy, the way it works is, we come here, we see we have what we call a free product. A free product. We can just, a free access to you, which is a YouTube channel. You can have a YouTube channel, a TikTok, Instagram, where you provide value-based content to your audience, but it's just free. That's the first step of access. Now, that's the first step of access to you, because it's free content. Then we have resources. Now, the second way of having access to you on the access hierarchy is when you provide resources like lead magnets, PDFs, templates, or your newsletter, things like that. You're just communicating with your audience, but on a personal level, it can a little bit, right? Because now they have resources, they have your manifesto. That's why I told you to download our manifesto. I know it's valuable to you, but it's the second way of having, a connection between you and me. Then we have coaching. Now, when it comes to coaching, now here it's where you start making more money, because now it's the new way. Now, when you move the ladder, you get to mentorship. Then once you are now a legit business owner, then some people will just partner with you, like how Alex Samus do it. They just partner with businesses that are making over $5 million EBITDA. And the reason they do this is because they have passed all these levels. Some people come to their business, they consume all their contents, they consume all their resources, they start paying for the inner cycle, and at the end of the day, they just partner with them because they see it's a business that has a future. Now, that's the new way of micro education business. What you don't want in high ticket offers is providing all your information on this section here in the free section. Do not do that. That's not the way to do it. Now, some people will say, hey, but how do I provide all this access hierarchy? Like, how do I provide this? Now, first of all, as we talked about, it's content. Basically, you make content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it might be, but it's just the first step of making content. But here's the thing, right? As we're talking about the access hierarchy, right now, trust is hard to come by, because essentially, I know what you are thinking right now. You're saying, hey, I have a low ticket product, and they're saying that I move on to a high ticket product, but even a low ticket product, people are being skeptical to buy. Then how the hell am I going to sell a product which is very expensive? Now, if you have downloaded our manifesto, which will walk you through every hurdle you might think of about selling high ticket products, I want to reference on this Google analysis, research that has been done a few years ago. This Google research refers to how what we call the 7-4 load phenomenon. The 7-11-4 load. Now, this Google phenomenon was done by after analyzing billions of buyer data points. Google revealed that on average, it takes 7 hours of content across 11 touch points in 4 different locations to convert prospects into a client. In summary, more exposure equals more trust, and this more trust equals more sales. So even our tracking system, how we do things, they can watch for that. Our tracking system we have in our business, we can verify this. Now, here's what you do. You have content, right? You have content on YouTube, which is, it requires the client at least watch 7 hours of your YouTube videos, essentially, or TikTok or whatever. But as you understand, it's hard to create long-form content on these other vertical format platforms like Instagram, TikTok, whatever. So essentially, we're talking about YouTube here. That's why people who wanna be coaches and consultants, they need to have a YouTube channel, in my opinion. Now, how can someone consume 7 hours of your content? It might be a blog, it might be a video, but I think it would be easier if it's a video or a podcast or whatever. So here we can even include Spotify or to whatever. Then we take these people to your free community or a free resources. And typically here we just include school, right? Then after people get a sense of what you need to offer, which is free, then we take these people to a community, a paying community. Here is where you start making money. Then if someone needs a high specialized service or one-to-one, they can join your Aime cycle. But again, as we talked about, as you can see here, we are just building trust until people reach in the Aime cycle. And of course, sometimes we find people on school with a school community with 10,000 people, but if you go into their actual program, which is more advanced and high content value based, you will see that you have like a couple of hundreds of people. But because they pay more to be there, then these people will on average make more money than someone who is running a community which is paying like $50 a month. Even if they have hundreds and hundreds of people, it will always require them to always search for prospects every month. Because the ugly truth about school and other communities is that when someone comes and they are really driven and they only pay $100 to be in a community, they are going to consume everything you have there in 30 days. And the next 30 days, you'll be on the hunt again to find more clients to join your community. And that's not healthy. But when you have high ticket clients, first of all, they have the purchasing power to afford your products in the long run. Second of all, these people value your solution more. They value their money, because essentially they know value comes with sacrifice. They need to sacrifice their time and money to get the results they want to solve their business. So that's essentially how the access hierarchy works. Now, here on the Aime cycle community, we can use Slack and school, which is totally cool. But again, someone will say, okay, which people are applying this? Right now, I am in almost like 30 or 50 communities on school, and I can tell you this. Let's see, like David Nick. David Nick, we know him on YouTube as the god of making money online. He's been making videos since the pandemic, and he's a very successful YouTuber. Now, he has a free community called Online Business. I don't remember what F stands for. Then in this community, he has free programs like Start Here, tools and resources. You can watch these programs for free. It's a free community. People can go there. But guess what? He also have paid content like these ones, right? Unlock for 99, unlock for 59, unlock for 24. Now, of course, obviously these are low ticket products, but guess what? He also have other programs where he will send you, and once you join, he will charge you almost like $3,000. Now, let me close this one and I will show you where he takes you when you join his, high ticket product. So here is his community. And now when you click here, you can just watch his programs. But guess what? Here he has a video which is essentially free. You're watching a free video in a free community. But guess what? He will tell you get instantly monetized on YouTube channel. Then he will take you to this link where you will go to his advanced program, where he will show you step by step what is being done. Sometimes they even help you achieve this, but again, it's a high ticket product. Now guess what? Here is the video. Start earning right away. You can watch the sales video, but if you go down, here is the cost. Now look at here. He has two products. This is for people who want to reach at least 100,000 subscribers. Now look at the price of the product. Look at the price. $3,995. So that's how people are doing it, right? They are just loading you into a free community. Then after they do this, and I can essentially tell you that he's not making more money on this product, on these free products here. As you can see, these free products here, unlock 99, unlock 449. He's not making more money about this. But if he says, imagine if he sold one product here, this one product here is going to be equal to at least 20 of those 99, or 30, at least 30 of those 99 products. So if he sells one customer here, he will need at least 30 people here to achieve the same amount he achieved on a one client. And that's the reason I think high ticket offers is the future of the online business education. And here we just see the hubs we can use to create all these platforms. Now, for communication, if you are starting your own community, or you want to apply this PAC model on how we do this as I showed you, you can use Discord or Telegram or WhatsApp or Slack for communication essentially. But if you want to go deeper and you want to create courses, you can use Mighty Networks or Thinkific or School, or even Psycho, Facebook, Kajabi, Teachable. All these are platforms that help you to run your community or courses essentially. But again, for me, I just use this for our Sassuo Academy. We use Slack for mainly communication, or our Aime cycle. Then use School for more just free resources and also other programs that people can reach. Now, there's nothing wrong with School, because even on School, as we saw Danny Henry doing it, Danny Henry has a lead magnet where he just loads you into his free masterclass. Then he will take you onto a webinar. Then he will take you into a course that costs like 10,000, and that course is hosted on School platform. So essentially what people are doing, they're just reverse engineering the process that was normal, and also using this PAC model, hybrid kind of converging everything so that people can get a hierarchy access on you if they want. If they pay more, they get more. If they pay less, they get less. Now, for my personal opinion, I think the main reason I switched from low ticket offers to high ticket offers, I'm getting drained. I have many companies that I run, and I don't have the capacity of always searching for customers every month. It's a pain if you don't know what I mean. People who run free or low ticket programs or communities, they're essentially at the mercy of how powerful their content is, because every month you have 100 people coming in this month. Then the churn is very high in school. On school platform, the churn is high if you are not good, which means 500 people will come this month, or 100 people, then another 100 will go, or 90% of your customers will go the next, they refuse to pay again, right? They go into other communities. As you know, the shiny syndrome is on all-time high. People want results without working so hard for them. So that's the reason low ticket for me sucks, right? There's nothing wrong with it, but for me personally, if I want to grow a 7-figure business, I think the right way to do it is going into high ticket offers. Now, why people don't get results they want? Now, that's essentially what the low ticket product suffer with, because essentially they don't provide the results. Now, here's why. Essentially why people don't get the results they want, and why it's a struggle for many businesses, is that, first of all, people are anxious when they start a business or any kind of endeavor, right? They have no confidence. They are overwhelmed because of the lack of confidence. And guess what? This will lead to them having no clarity. After they don't have any clarity about what they're doing in their life, they're now confused on what to do the next step. Now, here comes procrastination, because now they thought they were going to do this and they're procrastinating about doing it. Once they procrastinate, they're always consuming new content and new strategies, which is going to make them overthink, and they're overthinking things they haven't even done. Now, after this happens, they essentially quit. And when they don't quit, obviously no action happens. That's the end of this question of low ticket products, because they're not paying attention. They're anxious. They know, oh, this is a simple way of making or getting results from my business. But again, the hierarchy keeping going up this way, and eventually they will take no action. And that's why the churn in school is very high, because people move from school or move from one community to another in hopes of getting more results for the question they have, right? Now, how do we get rid of this action paralysis? How do we provide world-class results for our clients so that they keep using our products? And I found the solution. Now, the easiest way to apply this into your business, or trying to provide or trying to avoid this no action paralysis of our clients, so we want to provide them world-class results. Essentially, what needs to happen is that we need to use what we call the ludic running. The ludic running, it comes from a Latin word called play, sort of like playing of a game or gamification of something. Then the ludic running essentially means gamification, education, right? Gamifying something. So it's a sort of a playfulness of education. Now, what happens here is that you provide people with levels, right? They come from one level to the second one, to the third one, to the fourth one, right? Now, that might be a good strategy, but sometimes when you're providing these types of services, essentially you're providing these services to experts who also have a background in what you're offering. So sometimes this might not work very well, and that's so many people recommending this, that people can not be able to go on level 2 without starting from level 1. But sometimes these people, they just want to save time. They paid you a bunch of money for the openness and simplicity of your product. So sometimes this might not work very well. That's why I hugely support reading this book, Atomic Habits, because this will show you a couple of checklists you need to follow to form a habit if you want to start this high sales or high ticket products offerings. Now, this was the part one of how to do these strategies or how to apply high ticket offers into your business instead of doing done work for you if you're an agency owner or a consultant or a business coach. Now, if you want to see more about this, I urge you to look at the video that I made about how to start a profitable business in 2025 up here, which will show you a couple of the mistakes you need to avoid if you want to start any type of business, even if this one, some of the mistakes you need to avoid, because these mistakes will hinder or pull you back if you want to start this type of model. But again, the description is down below. You can download the manifesto, which will show you everything we have on our PA's model. So see you in the next video.